coming up on the first pitch. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Hit hard on the ground to short. Henderson over to first in time. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Juan Soto now.
Ball outside. Huh.
Got him. And that's Leody Taveras digs in for the Guardians. And a foul ball. Strike 2.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Oh.
Stays alive. And a 1-2 again. That one 95 to finish him off. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And foul ball. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Henderson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
That's the ball.
One out, and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Man at second. He's trying for third. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. They don't come much closer. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Ball inside.
Alvarez getting the starting catcher, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Two now. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Huh.
That one fouled off. No score here in the second. And a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here is Marcus Semien. Just missed. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. That's ripped into the outfield. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Fastball almost got him there. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Out of here. A 3-run shot. Here's Tommy Pham. On the ground. Henderson over the first in time. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. Foul ball.
Ball, low.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That to right. Martinez under it. And there are two down. Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Francisco Lindor. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the second. Gavin Sheets digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one.
Oh!
He goes down looking. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Ball 1.
This one in the air center field. And makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Colton Cowser.
Whoa!
Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
The 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Nope. Ball two.
Just off the inside edge. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. To third, Freeland. Here's Holiday for 1 and 2. What a play.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one
can't get to it, and this should score the run. Simeon on the way to third. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Pham takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. In the air, right field. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. Out towards right center field. Robert should have this one. And there's one down. Alex Freeland will hit next.
Yeah.
And that is out of play. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's Leody Taveras. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Breaking ball. Back here in Cleveland, on to the 4th, Stephen Kwan up now for the Mets.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one pushed foul. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No, that's a ball.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. That
That's
one
out the
missed.
corner.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's just foul. Liner caught at second.
No, we say.
Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. This one in the air right field. And that drops foul. 2 on, 1 out.
That's a ball.
Base knock center field. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Plays the play. Got him. Big situation. And here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Robert comes in to score. The tag, and he's out at second. They limit the... Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jackson Holliday. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next, Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
No, that's a ball. Ball 2.
The Mets leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses. 3-1 now. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air to left center. Takes it in for the out. Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Polanco hanging in there. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 5th. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A shot to the opposite field. And now the first baseman, Mark Vientos. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Late with the swing there.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Out towards right center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Tommy
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 35, Colin Holderman.
This one in the air right field. Reaching down and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. So up next for New York, Stephen Kwan. On a line out towards center. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Guardians DH, Gavin Sheets. That one pushed to the left and foul.
You know, these Guardians, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
1 away. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Robert hustling after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan settles underneath it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Top 6, Luis Robert Jr. Up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Into the outfield, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
On the ground, 2 ball. Freeland over to second, relay to first, double play. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Back to the top of the order. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Leody Taveras. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Now the number 2 hitter. Check. Runners on the move. Cut on and miss. And the throw out at third. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Runner goes again. And that's a strikeout looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Oh, inside.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I would.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So he blasts one out the other way. Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. That's a base hit.
Waste no time there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going, gone. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. Now it's Marcus Semien. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And they'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Pham stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Cowser in position. That's out number 2. Stephen Kwan digs in now. Hard hit left side. Henderson over to first in time. Bottom of the 7th, stepping up for the Guardians, Gunnar Henderson. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. Tell you what, that will do the job.
Lindor on to Semien. On to first in time. Double play. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. That is the inning. Back here in Cleveland, ready to begin the 8th. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. Swing and a pop-up. Snags it on the run. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down. And next for New York, Bo Bichette.
Third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Up the middle. To first, and Bichette is retired. Here in Cleveland, on to the bottom of the 8th, Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Puts it away for the out. And up next for Cleveland, Colton Cowser. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's out on the tag.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's a 2-out double.
Up next for the Guardians.
Now the third baseman, Alex Freeland.
Alex Freeland.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run homer. to the top of the order now. Leody Taveras now at the plate. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. All set to start the ninth in this one. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Inside. And that is ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Here's Holiday for one. How about that double play?
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Polanco. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Cleveland. All set for the bottom. Wandy Peralta on the pitch out of the pen here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now it's going to be Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Ripped to short. Lindor on to first. And the Guardians with 1 out left. Now Gavin Sheets. 0 for 3 in this one. So now a pinch hitter, David Fry. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Fry in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Harry Ford. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself, ball game. This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.